Yeah, good evening to one and all present here. So we are delighted to welcome our 3 days international workshop under the title of Ethical AI Tool for Researchers. So I think most of the participants are doing research. I hope that it will be more helpful for you to it will be improve it will be supercharge your publication and research and publication process also. So this is Dr. A. Sathishkumar from IAST Shibpur, West Bengal, working under the government project, ANRF government project in IAST Shibpur, which is collaborated with the IASC Bangalore. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. So because this workshop, so we are continuously organizing this type of the workshop. So without your support, we are not here. So thank you so much for your cooperation and continuously giving the support for conducting this type of the workshops. So first of all, before starting my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. Just briefly, I want to introduce myself. I have completed my Ph.D. from National Institute of Technology, Agartala, Tripura, in the year of 2025. Before that, I have completed my bachelor's and master's from Anna University, and I have also completed the MBA from Madras University in the year of 2019. Totally, I have 9 years of teaching and research experience. I have published more than 35 research articles in various reputed international journals, and playing a vital role in the editorial board and a reviewer in various international journals. So this is my overview. So I don't want to waste your time. So I'm immediately start the session now. So one more information I want to share here. If you have any queries during the session, so don't worry about that. You can stop at any time. So during the session, so don't use the chat box. It is not convenient for me because it will be disturb the flow of presentation. So if you have any queries, if you're facing any trouble, so if you not understand something, if you have any type of the issue, so my table group, so you can mute and discuss with me. So while we are flow the presentation. Apart from that, so if you don't have any queries, please be mute. So don't disturb to others also. So it will be more helpful for us. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. I'm starting my session. So before starting my presentation, I want to give the overview of the today's session. So today I want to discuss about the significance of research and publication. So why we want to do the research and publish our research finding in reputed international journals. So especially for most of the institution, they are accepting for Scopus and Web of Science, this type of the indexing databases. Rest of the, apart from that, there are a number of indexing is there, but most of the private university or government university, they are accepting for minimum Scopus publication. So why we want to do the research and publish our finding to reputed journal? So first I want to clear about that. Then I'm moving on journal selection. This is a big billion-dollar question. So some of the researchers told before writing the article, we want to select the journal. Some of the researchers told after writing the journal. Some of the researchers are some of the researchers are focused while they are writing the journal. That time they select the journal. So there are different type of that method they are following, depends upon the researchers. I want to give the clear view when we want to select the journal and how we can select the journal and what are the parameters we want to check before submitting the paper in the respective journal. So second part, I want to complete the journal selection, and after the journal selection, I'm moving on search indexing. Previously, I have mentioned that there are two different type of the indexing. The widely used, the PubMed indexing, also one of the indexing for medical writing, medical research and writing. That how we can know that particular journals whether indexed to that particular database or not, how we can check, and how we can identify that particular journal is really that original or it's a fake. So how we can find out? So I will let you know that. Next, I'm moving on grammar checking tool and followed by grammar checking AI tools. Why the grammar checking is important and what are the grammar checking AI tools available in the market effectively. So this is my today agenda. So before I have mentioned like that. So if you have any queries, you can interrupt at any time. So during the session, please don't use the chat box. It will be affect the flow of the presentation. Okay, so first things I want to clear about the what is the significance of research and publication. So first thing, so there are different of the aspect. So when we do the research, one some of the researcher told for the salary hike, for getting job, and getting the postdoc position and getting PhD admission. So there are different type of the option. There are different type of the reason is there depends upon the researcher's level. So first thing here I have mentioned that 8 different type of the factors. So why we want to do the research and publish our finding in high impact factor journal or indexed journal. So first thing, knowledge advancement. So we want to know that research is not example. So in our bachelor's, if maybe if you are from bachelor of engineering, so minimum we have studied more than 40 subjects. But when we are going for our PG level, it will be only for 15 to 18 subjects. So when we are going for the PhD, that time only 4 subjects. Among the 4 subjects, you can plan our research problem in that particular subject, or collaboratively that among these 4 subjects. So you can integratedly frame your research problem and you do the research. So this is the way, this is the things. So when we are going for that higher level, so we are focusing for individual problem. So when we are studying, when we are doing the research, so it will be obviously improve our knowledge, because we are diving that particular topic, so more and more and more. It will be take time also. It is not a one-day process. This research is not a one-day process. It will be take time, but obviously we will enhance our knowledge through the research and doing the publication. Apart from that, how we can increasing our knowledge? We have selected the research problem. How we can select the research problem? First, we want to study what are the papers, what are the research is done in that particular area. Then only we can find out this is not done in that particular area. I want to do that particular research. If I'm doing that particular research, what is the outcome? So what is the objective? What is the outcome? That understand based on doing the research. Based on the doing research means it's a part of studying the literature. The studying the literature is a part of research. Initial stage, early career researchers, PhD scholar, they want to collect the literature and continuously studying that particular research papers which is published in that particular research area. So obviously it will be increasing our knowledge in that particular area. I'm not tell about that all the subjects. If I'm coming from mechanical department, so if I'm doing that particular research, I'm expert for all the mechanical field. Not like that. In that particular area, in this particular area, so we will get more knowledge, and it will be helpful getting a job and good remuneration, or career development. There are different type of options available. Initially, we can go for that knowledge advancement. We can acquire from the research and publish the research articles. And the second thing is problem solving. So problem solving is the most important. So nowadays there are research writing. There are different type of AI tools available. They are really helpful for the researcher to augment the process. So write the research article and paraphrasing and grammar checking, everything is there. But problem should be concrete. The problem should be concrete. So how we can frame the problem? So based on the literature studies. So based on the literature studies, what are the research is done so far? So what are the things is not done? So this is our research gap. So this is research gap or problem. So in this gap, in this problem, we want to address what are the methodology we are following. So based on this following methodology, what are the outcome we are receiving. So this is obviously it will be getting from the research and publication. So problem solving skill. So we can go through the research article. So we have collected more than 500 or 300 articles. Among that, so we can select 100 to 200 article for particular research work and focused research work. So that time, so every researcher, they are mentioned their problem in the introduction part, and they are followed by they are mentioning the research methodology, what are the method they are following, so solving that particular problem, what are the results they are acquiring from that particular analysis or particular investigation. So finally they are give the conclusion, so what is the solution of that particular problem. So we continuously studying the literatures, continuously studying the research papers, so we can easily understand how the researchers framing the research problem and how they try to solve that particular research problem. So obviously it will be good when we are doing for the research and publication. And innovation and progress. So if you are, if your problem is concrete, your problem is should be is a novel, and your objective is it's very strong, means you can obviously your research going for that any type of the intellectual property, that your patent or design patent and different type of that recognition, we will get innovation awards, and it will be giving the progress of that our research work. So it will be navigate the research progress. It will be navigate the research milestone. It will be increasing our boundary. So obviously, when we are going for doing that effective research, it will be playing the vital role for innovation and the progress of that particular research field. It will be improved, and it may be that end of the product, end of the research, it may be some product will come. So it will be solving that in the day-to-day problem. It will be helpful for the human being. So it will be everything is getting from the research and publication. And the fourth one, the career development. It's the most important thing, because most of the institution, not most of the institution, all the institution, they are insisted to the faculty members to publish minimum 2 to 3 article in the SCA or Scopus journal. Minimum Scopus journal, every faculty should publish minimum 2 to 3 per year. Otherwise, it is not guaranteed for that particular for that jobs. So if you want securing job, so nowadays, so we want to do the research and publish our research paper minimum 2 to 3 in the year. So it will be helpful for our career development. And recognition. So every year the Stanford University is announced the top 2% of scientists. So based on the Google Scholar citation, how we can Google Scholar citation based on the publication. If you publish the more articles, so obviously your citation will improve. If you are publishing high impact factor journal, obviously your citation will improve. If you published a novel research work, so no one is there. It may be that research is the initial stage. So that time you are publishing paper, it will obviously so many members, upcoming researcher will go through your research work and give the citations, use the reference of your paper. So they will put the citation. So obviously your citation will improve. So everything it will be getting from the research and publication. Obviously the recognition, the most of the recognitions, departmental recognition and department level achievement and college level achievement in the VAT, the familiar private institutions, VAT and SRM, they are providing for every year, give the award to the faculty for getting for publishing more article like that. So the type of the recognition we can get through the research and publication. And the peer review and quality assurance. You know that I'm doing the research. I have followed all the protocol which is available as per the standard, maybe the ASM standard or ISO standard or any standard. It's not a problem. So I have followed all the protocol and everything is good. So, but how we can evaluate that particular research work is good or not? So at that time, so when we are going to submit that particular research paper in that respective journal, obviously it is going for the peer review. The peer reviewers review our article. They will submit the review comments. Obviously, we will where we are not focused. So that will be identified from the peer reviews. So obviously our quality of the work will be improved. So if the quality of work improves, so obviously we will get more citation and get the more impact factor the journal also. More impact factor the journal publication also. So that will be possible through the research and publication and knowledge dissemination, because the research is not like a one-man army. So research today I'm carried out one research. So up to my level, up to my retirement 60 ages. So after 60 ages, I'm not. It may be that before 60 ages also I'm not continuing my research, but for assumption it will take. So after that, some new people will come that carry out the particular research from one particular place to another, one particular level to another level. Then after that, some person will be carry out that particular. This is the thing. So we want to give that knowledge to upcoming researchers. So that is that indirect responsibility of the every researcher in the nowadays. So we want to give that knowledge to the upcoming researchers based on our research publication. So obviously, we indirectly we guide that upcoming researchers and motivate their research and publishing, navigating the researchers one level to another level. And finally, that international collaboration, that is the most important thing. Nowadays, most of the institutes, so the institute, they are encourage that international collaboration because it will be easy to publish the article and citation it will come. And one more thing, most important things when we are going for the international collaboration. So in our India, most of that Indian institute, they are not providing the open access publication charges. But if you are collaborate with the international institutions, so most of the international institutions, well-developed countries, they are providing for open access fees. So that time, so you can, it may be that one of the author, if you publishing one article through that open access publication. So that time, so if the corresponding author from international institution means they will bear, their institute will bear the open access fees. So obviously without cost, we can publish our article. So what is the use of the open access publication? So that is the important thing. So open access publication means if you know, if you publish some article, there are different type of the categories. One is subscription based journal and gold open access and open access journal. So the open access journal, it is freely available for everyone. Anyone can download that article. Anyone can give the citation. Anyone can reproduce that particular article. It may be the figure or table. So anyone can give. So obviously, if it is available to everyone, means it is obviously we will get the more citation with the span with this limited time. So that is the main things when we are going for that open access publication. So these are all the things I want to cover here. So what is the significance of research and publication? I think so moreover I have completed everything. If I missed anything, so you please let me know later. Okay. So what is the research question? So before starting every researchers, before starting the research, we want to ask some questions. So what is there are different type of, based on their research, there are different type of the research question is there. So here I have mentioned general research question. So when we are starting the research, we want to ask ourselves. So first one is, what is the research objective? So research objective is the most important things. So we want to collect the literature. First we can collect the literature and go through the literature and identify the gap. So based on the gap, we can frame our research objective. And what problem we want to solve that particular research. So it may be that based on our research finding, we can frame the research problem and how, what are the methods they are following for solving that particular research problem. So second things is how the author try to solve the specific research problem and what are the methods, what are the different type of the method. There are different type of the research method is the quantitative or qualitative method, experimental method, or the numerical method. There are different type of the research method is there. So which method you are using? If you are selecting that particular method, whether that method is novel, so how we can justify? So if you are doing novel research, it may be good, it may be right, but we want to prove that we want to showcase the evidence. So whether how we can prove that particular work is novel. So next thing, how to author justify his approach is innovative. So that is the novel, that is the thing. So next thing, so how to attract the reader. This is the huge issue. So because when we are going for publication, so we are not a native English speaker. So because but English struggle. So the scientific article, it's not like essay writing or other writing. Scientific article should be that most complicated if you don't have any experience. So only I am suggested to the early career researchers during PhD time, during first year or second year, you can try to write one review article. It will be helpful for writing your research article. So So our flow and our methodology and our content writing tone. So everything is the most important. It will be obviously attract the reader. Once they attract the reader, then only we can get the citation. So once they attract the reader, they are using our article in their references. So if they are using the references in their article, we can get the citation. So obviously we are recognized through that reputed industries. So how the author extend the collaboration to international level. So these are all the basic research questions. So based on your research work, you can ask several questions. So if you need any this type of the research question, you can send it the WhatsApp message. I will share all the research questions. So what is the role of publication in academia and industry? So you know that industry people also playing the vital role in the publication era, because most of the industries, most of the highly reputed industries, they are encourage the employees to do the research and publish their finding to the international publication. But comparatively, the academic peoples are very the quantity of academic people is very high. So because they are doing PhD, that time they should do the research, because the employee is that's an optional one. So in that particular industries, R&D department people only do the research most of the time. So rest of the employees, based on their interest, they are doing the research. So what is the role of publication in the academic and academia and industry peoples? So first one is in the academia, the publication helpful to secure their tenure and promotion and job research funding. So we want to safeguard our job and get the promotion at a time on time, and securing the research funding. These three things, it's the most important for playing the vital role in the research and publication in the academic people. And industry people, there are different type of the things also here. They are evaluated the employee leadership and technical expertise and ability to innovate. So these three characteristics, it will be evaluated the employees, research and publication. So this is the two different things. So I want to show that what is the importance of publication, the academic people and the industry people, and how can I publish my work. Okay, there are different type of the publication is there. So first one is publication. Under the journal publication, it may be that article is a research article, it may be the review or perspective article, and it may be the short communication and case study article and the research data. So the research article is a purely research work. Review article means you can collect the research article based on your framed objective. You can review that particular amount of article. So you can submit that respective journal. So it is called the review article. It is not a we are getting the data from the existing publishing article. So we are not doing the new things here. So short communication, it is one of the research article. In this research article, most of the journalists don't have that word limit, but short communication, they are having the word limit. Minimum 2,000 to 2,500 words should be present in the short communication article. So this is one of the research article. Case study is one. It may be the industrial problem or academic problem. So you can take that particular problem. So you can solve that particular problem, solve using that various research methodologies. So that is called the research case study. And the research data, your raw research data, it may be the experimental work, or it may be the numerical work, it may be that interview or survey, like that. So you can publish your raw data to that particular respective particular journal. The most of the journal, they are accepted that raw data. You don't write anything. So what is the data you acquired from your experimental work? So you can directly publish to the journal. So when we are going to interrupt that result, that time you want to give the DOI. Once the research data is published, they are issued the DOI for you. When you are submitting that interrupted research article, that particular research data, you can submit your DOI number along with the research article. So that research data DOI number also printed in that interrupted research article. So next thing, conference publication. Through the conference, we can publish our article, because what is the difference here? Na? So if you are going for the job, any central government or state government job, if you are publishing any journal publication, through the journal, you will get the 4 marks. But if you are going for the conference publication, you will get only 1 mark. So that is a different thing. So if you are going to the journal publication, you can get academic performance index, API. And book chapter publication, so you can publish your it's like one of the review paper like that, but that format is different. So book chapter we can publish. There are reputed Springer or Taylor and Francis. There are organizing. There are different type of the books and different field. If you are interested, you can submit your chapter. Most of the international publisher, the book chapter also is going for that indexing, Scopus indexing. So local publisher is not possible for the indexing, but international publisher, they are going for the book chapter indexing for Scopus. And the book publication, so you can write your book and directly publish your book. And patent publication, through the patent office, we can go for the publication. So where I want to start? So this is my question. So when should I select the journal? So please use the chat box. So this is which one is which is right answer? Which one is right? When I should I select my journal? Kindly use the chat box. I think I'm audible, right? Before, okay, nice. Okay, ma'am. Thank. Please use the chat box. I'm eagerly waiting for your response, please. Before, okay. Apita, yes, thank you, ma'am. Before, okay. One, okay, before paper writing, okay. Sridhar, sir, thank you, sir. Vaithilingam, sir, before, thank you, sir. I'm expecting more answer, please. Before, okay. Chitra, Sasidharan, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Before, okay, nice. I think everybody aware. Okay, nice. Yeah, before paper writing is a good. So after our while paper writing, it's not good for that. So before paper writing, we want to select our journal. Based on the journal, what are the guidelines it is available? Based on the journal only, we can write the article. So I will let you know here the step-by-step procedure how we can frame our research article. First thing. First, we want to go for journal selection. Once the journal selection is completed, then we can go for the ethical statement. So every journal, they are having the own ethical statement. It may be that if your study is involving any human testing, or if you are using any AI tools, anything you are using, so first you can check so whether that ethical statement it will be bear by you or not. So otherwise you can go to the another journal. So ethical statement is most important things. My one of my sorry. I'm suggested to you. So if you are using any AI tool, so you can mention your end of the research article in the ethical statement. So what is the purpose of that particular AI tool you are used? Most important things. Next things, first we can write our article from material and method section. So material method is not a complicated, so it will be easy. So because our per code material and methodology already we are framed that. So material method section it will be easy. Then we can write our result and discussion part, and then we can write that our introduction. Finally, we can write the introduction before writing the abstract. So once the introduction part is completed, so finally we will frame our abstract, so we can go for the submission. Before submission, you can go for plagiarism checking and AI score checking. So this is the most important things. So first you can select the journal and check the ethical statement and write the material and method section and the result and discussion section, and you craft your introduction part. Finally, you can frame your abstract part and you can go for the submission. So this is the flow I follow. Most of the researchers I have, I seen that they are recommended this type of the flow for writing the research article, because it will be more helpful for because initially we want to write the introduction part. It's very difficult that. So first we can understand what is our results, and we want to discuss our result first. Then only we can easily write our introduction part. In that one introduction part, we want to show that what is the research gap, what is the hypothesis, what is the objective, and what is that particular research work. So everything we want to show that. So introduction is the most important thing. So first we will complete our part, then we can write the introduction and abstract part, then you can go for the submission. Okay. Next thing is the journal selection. There are different type of the journals it's available nowadays, because they buy 50,000 journals it's available. 50,000 journals are available in current market. But among that, the reliable means I will let you know. So what are the reliable publishers? So that is the most important thing. So most of the cloning journal or predatory journals available. It's like a real one, but it is not real. So journal selection is the most important things while we are going for publication, because otherwise, so in Indian system, without publication, you cannot get your PhD degree. So your publication is the most important thing. So in that publication field, journal selection is the most important. It will be reduced our publication time. It will be increasing. It may be the increasing the publication based on the journal only. It will be determined. So first one, so what are the factors we want to consider? First one, the reliability of the publisher. Reliability of the publisher means they are continuously playing the role in this publication market. So they are publishing 2021, and the next issue they are publishing 2023. This is next volume or next issue, like that. So this is not a good. So continuously they are playing the role in the publication market. So then only it will be then only the publishers are more reliable. And frequency of the publication. So some of the journal 18 frequency per year, some of the journal 6 frequency per year. So 6 volume only they will publish in the year. Or what is the frequency? That is the most important thing. So if you are going for the higher frequency, your research article will publish as soon as possible, comparatively the lower frequency. So frequency is also the playing the role. And aim and scope of the journal. So aim and scope is the most important things. So because I have personal experience in this particular area, because I'm not exposure about this journal selection parameter. I have submitted one article in Taylor and Francis journal. After 1 year, they are rejected due to the aim and scope is not related to that journal. So after 1 year, so my 1 year time is waste. So obviously, the most important things, aim and scopes clearly mentioned all the journals in the journal homepage. You can read the aim and scope whether your article is coming under the tree. Then only you can go for the submission. Otherwise, it will be given the headache. So it will be after 6 months, after 1 year, after 1.5 years also the paper will be rejected due to this reason. So this most important things. And the quartile position, it may be that Q1 journal or Q2 journal or Q3 journal or Q4 journal based on your need. It may be that. So some of the institutions they are only provide the degree for Q1 journal. Only the scholar should be published Q1 journal or Q2 journal. Or rest of the most of the institute they are not asking that quartile level. So they are asking for SCI scopus. So based on that your requirement, you can select the journal based on the quality also, based on the quality and the novelty of the work. And the indexing status, it may be that the journal is indexed by the Web of Science or Scopus database. So you can check that. So whether that particular journal is suitable for your work or not. So that will be, we can identify it. So based on the indexing status, we can include or exclude that particular journal, that one. Then editorial board. So if you are going for the cloned or predatory journal or fake journal, the editorial board is not centralized. It is centralized means the editor-in-chief, associate editor, assistant editor, then editorial board. So most of that reputed journal, they are framing the centralized editorial board. But if you are going for that unquality journals. It may be that it's not continuously they are not publishing that that article. So this type of the journal are predatory, the fake journal. They are not having the editorial board detail, and their editorial board it's totally collapsed. That will be we can identify. So whether that editorial board is good, so the paper, the publication process will be smooth. And site score and impact factor. The site score is nothing but site score is that part of Scopus. If you are going for the Scopus Index journal, the quality of the journal they are determined by site score. And if you are going for publishing this Web of Science journal, that quality of the journal it is evaluated by the impact factor. So I will let you know what is the site score and what is the impact factor, how they are calculated, both site score and impact factor. And review duration. So journal they are given for average reviewing time. So first comments 10 days or 15 days, 20 days, final submission, how many days it will take for that final publication. So everything they are mentioned that before submission, you can consider that part also. So how long they are taken for publishing article. And one more suggestion I want to tell here. If you are selected the journal, so before submitting your journal, you can download recently published article or 1 or 2 and maximum 3 article you can download and check what is the duration they are taken actually. So because every journal, the homepage, they are mentioned the review duration, but it is average, but it is not accurate. So you can go to any 3-4 journals, you can download that article, so you can visualize that. So how long they are taken, first submission and revision and final publication, totally how many months they are taken. So you can 3 to 4 paper you can download that particular journal, you can go through that, so you can easily predict that okay, this journal averagely it will be take time like that. So based on your requirement, how many months you have, how many months you can spend for that particular research publish that particular research article. So you can go through that already published article, so you can get idea. So that is the thing. And the publication quality, so all the international publishers, the quality is very good. But if you are going for that local journal or paid journals, the quality is not good. So you can aware about that. And the peer suggestion. So you can discuss with your guide or PhD guide or mentor or your peers or colleagues. So you can discuss about them. So you can finalize the journal selection. So these are all the factors when I'm going for selecting the journal. So these are all the factors I want to consider. So all the factor I satisfied, then only I'm going for submission of my article. So that is the next thing I want to tell here. So all the reputed and reliable publisher, they are having own journal finder option. Journal finder option is nothing but so you can copy and paste your abstract or your keywords or your title. So based on that abstract, title or keywords, it will be suggesting the journal. So in the suggestion, so you can select the one of the journal. So you can go through this type of that all the criteria. Once all the criteria is satisfied, then you can submit your article. This is the interface for journal finder for elsewhere. And it's a name is some of the publisher, the name is different. So the methodology algorithm is totally same. So this is a journal suggester which is provided by the Taylor and Francis. Here also you can copy and paste your title, abstract, and keywords. Recommender, it is provided by the Sage publication, so you can directly go through that go to the Google and journal finder or journal recommender, which publisher you are required. So you can mention that. So obviously the first link it will come that particular web page, so you can directly land this particular web page. You can put your keywords here. One more options available. So if you are going for journal suggester or journal finder, but here all the type of the indexing journal is there. Scopus and Web of Science journal it will be listed here. But here the Sage publication, here there is one more options available, filter options available. So you can go for the indexing. So if you are looking for the Scopus indexed journal, so it will be, you can select here Scopus index. It will be Scopus indexed journal only. It will be visible in this particular list. So if you want to the Web of Science indexing, so you can select the Web of Science indexing. Obviously, Web of Science index this particular journal recommender page. So this options it's available in the Sage publication, and the journal finder for Willy. So here you can put your title and abstract, and the journal finder for ACS, journal finder for IOP Institute of Physics, and the journal suggester for the Springer. In the journal suggester, one more thing I want to tell here. So here it will be giving the score. So how that particular research work. So how related to that available journal. It may be that 3 point, 4 point, 2 point, 1 point. So based on that, based on that particular, based on the suitable journal, based on that more relevant journal or middle relevant journal or low relevant journal. So based on the journal only, it will be giving the score. Based on the score, we can identify. So if you have the high score means, so this journal is more related to that particular our work. So it is the score is very low means it is related, but it is not more related. So we can identify. So it can be possible through the journal suggester. So it's a multidisciplinary digital publishing institute. So it's an open access journal. So they are also having that this type of the interface. So you can use that. So one more important things. These are all the journal finder, journal suggester, journal recommender. It is provided by the publisher, but this is the manuscript matcher is provided by the indexing company. So Web of Science is not a publisher, it is an indexing company, it's a database company. So they are providing also this type of the facility to select the journals. There are different type of options available. You can select the title or abstract. So you can put your abstract based on your abstract related journal, it will be coming under the list. So this is what is the important things. If you are going for the MDPA journals, only MDPA publisher, only MDPA journal only it will be visible. It will be given the list for only MDPA journal. If you are going for the Springer, it will be giving for only Springer journal. But if you are using this manuscript matcher, it will be giving for all the type of the journal which is related, more related to your research work, that particular work, not research work, that particular work. So it may be that journal is one journal coming from Taylor and Francis, one journal from the Sage, one journal from the elsewhere. It's depends upon that match score, depends upon your research, depends upon your matching the databases. So your abstract database and available journal database. So it will be showing for the list of the journal. So you can select the suitable journal based on the manuscript matcher also. It will be the one of the best choice. So you can add in, that. So if you don't have the interest, so any publisher, I don't have any problem. So I want to publish my article in the SE indexed journal. So that time you can use that. So some of the research, I want to more interested publish my research work in the elsewhere only. So elsewhere and Taylor and Francis. But so I'm going for that particular journal finder or journal recommender. But in our case, I want to publish my SE journal, but I don't want to the publisher. I don't have any choice for the publisher. Means you can directly use the manuscript matcher. So you can most related journal, you can submit your paper. So Jani journal finder. So this is the one of the independent bodies. So they are also providing this type of the facility. So you can use that also. Okay, so journal indexing databases up to this. If you have any queries, I'm really happy to answer that. Please. Can I continue? Can you use the chat?
Sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, myself, Sridhar Pushpanathan, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Sir, what are the parameters we are going to select for whether choosing for this journal publication, sir?
That is I mentioned, sir. These are all the parameters, sir. So reliability of the publisher, the frequency of the publication. So how many frequency they are published in one scope, Q1, Q2, Q3, or which is Scopus or Web of Science. The editorial board is good or bad. So these are all the factors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. I will share the PPT, sir. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any other question? I'm really happy to answer that.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, in one of your journal finder slides, you were talking about some score, some score
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
that we need to. Could you please explain that?
Just 1 minute, ma'am. Just I'm thinking like that. Okay, just 1 minute. I will give you the
Yes.
time. I will give you the time.
Yes.
Directly we can go for Springer Journal Finder. My screen is visible, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. I want one abstract. Just 1 minute, ma'am. I will collect the abstract. This is my abstract, ma'am. So I'm copied my abstract here. I have pasted my abstract. Okay, this is options available now, ma'am. So I think it is visible, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes. Once you click the find journals, just 1 minute, ma'am. This relevance options available. So, but it is not available now, ma'am. So before that, I have used the Springer Journal Finder. It is showing for related journal. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, ma'am. It may be the subset. No, ma'am, that option is not available now, so I don't know. So before that, I used the Springer. In the Springer journal only, it's that type of the options available. So it is showing for the relevant score. So 3 point, 4 point, 2 point like that. So I don't know that. So tomorrow I will check and let you know, ma'am.
Okay, sir, no problem. Thank you.
Tomorrow I will check, and I don't know that what is the reason. So I'm used that only. I will check, and tomorrow
No
I will
problem,
before session I will let you know.
Okay, sir, but if you could explain it to me, like in just one line or two, three sentences, could you repeat
Yes,
that?
yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Exactly this.
Sure, ma'am. So when we are going to submitting the journal suggester option, so it will be showing, it will be given for that, it will be given the list of the journal. So in that list of the journal, so which journal is more related to that particular abstract, so which is submitted by you. So more related to that particular abstract, it will be showing the high score. High score means totally 5 score is 5, so total score is 5. So it will be showing for it's more related, more relevant the particular journal means it will be showing for the 4. So it may be the more relevant means 5. It is less relevant means 1, and it is not relevant to that means it will be showing for the 0. So like that it will be showing.
Okay, sir, it's clear.
Okay. Tomorrow I will
Thank
let you
you.
know. Tomorrow I don't know that what is the reason it is not working now. So I will check and let you know tomorrow.
No problems. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. So any other questions, sir, please? Okay. Can I continue, sir? Can I continue, please? I'm eagerly waiting for your response. Please use the chat box, please. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much. So thank you. Actually, in the Sprinter options, that options available. I don't know what is the reasons it is not available now. So tomorrow I will check and let you know what is the reason. So it may be that module it may be removed by that particular website, particular publisher. So I will let you know. It may be sometime it is not working in the Chrome browser. It is working in the Mozilla Firefox. So sometime it will be happen. So tomorrow I will do that. What is the reason? So I will let you know. So next things I want to cover here, the journal indexing databases. There are different type of the journal indexing databases is there. So most of that institution, they are accepting for Scopus and Web of Science. So Scopus, it's a Scopus. So only one indexing is there. When we are going for the Web of Science, there are different type of the indexing is there. First one is the Science Citation Index expanded. So before that, there are two indexing in there under the Science Citation Index, and another one is the Science Citation Index expanded. So now the Science Citation Index merged to the Science Citation Index expanded. So now the Science Citation Index is only index expanded is only is available. So that is a highly reputed journal. So the high quality journals, it may be high quality journals, it may be published by that particular SCA index, SCA publication. Then social science index journal, this is the respective of the field of research. So it may be the science since all the type of the science related paper will publish. So that is a indexing, science citation index indexing, that particular, it is one of the Web of Science indexing. It depends upon the journal. The theme of the journal is different. It may be some of the journals science related journal, some of the journal engineering related journal, some of the journal artificial intelligence related journal. So journal is different, theme of the work is different. So but indexing is common for all the publisher and all the journal. And if your work is behalf of the social science citation, social science related research work means it is obviously getting for the social science citation index. And if you are working arts and humanities, it is arts and humanities citation index. And conference, if you are publishing the papers conferences, it's a conference citation index. And the emerging source citation index, it's a emerging source citation index also is common for all the field. It's a emerging field like that. So it is in between the Scopus and SCA, Science Citation Index Expanded Journal. It's a if you example, so 10 criteria, if you fill the 10 criteria, so your journal going for the SCA, Science Citation Index Expanded. If you are fulfilling 78 criteria, it will going for the emerging source citation index. If you are filling the 5 to 6 criteria, it will be going for the Scopus publication. So based on your work, based on the novelty of law and originality of that work. And next thing is the PubMed. So PubMed is a medical writing related index, medical publication related index. So if you are doing any medical related, if you are background for the medical studies, so that time so we can go for the PubMed publication. So UGC CARE, it's recently is government's announced to remove the UGC CARE list. They are following for Scopus and Web of Science index databases, but I mentioned here so for our awareness. So how to know that? So that is the important things. So it may be that there are different type of the indexing is there. So how to know that? So I will let you know. So first I want to know about that, how to identify the Scopus indexed journal. So this is that this is the way for identify that particular journal under the Scopus database or not. So directly you can go for www.scopus.com. Once you land this particular web page, in the right side corner, the source options available. Once you click the source option, so there are different type of the options available. So once you click the source option, there are different type of the options available, which is include the journal title, ISSN number, and the subject area and the publisher. So if you know about the journal title or ISSN, what are the data you have? So among the four requirements, so what are the data you have? You can select and you can insert your particular journal title or ISSN number and what are the content you have. So once you insert your content, once you insert, select that particular type of data and you can insert your content, and then you can click the find source option. Once that click the find source option, it will be showing for here that particular journal, particular science and technology. It is showing for the Scopus index, but it is not enough. So it is Scopus index, but so far till the date it is indexed by Scopus or not. That is the most important things. So first once the journal enter in the Scopus database, so obviously it will be showing here. I will give the demo also. Obviously it will be showing here, but it may be removed, it may be discontinued from the Scopus database some particular time after it may be that 2015 the journal started, 2018 journal is indexed by the Scopus. It may be they are not following the protocol which is provided by the Scopus. They are discontinued from the Scopus database. It may be that 2018 it is under the Scopus. It may be that 2019 it is discontinued from the Scopus database. If you are publishing article 2018 to 2019, that particular journal, that paper is Scopus indexed. But after your submission, after you are submitting 2019, that article is not Scopus indexed. But most of the paid journal, most of that unreliable, and they are making the money only. They are not making they are not meeting the quality. So that type of the journal, they are not removed the Scopus logo in their website. That journal is removed from the Scopus database, but they are using the Scopus logo and like that. This journal Scopus index.
Sir,
Yes,
how to avoid this? How to avoid or identify that good quality of Scopus journal, sir? Then one more thing, in most of the journal, if you see the homepage, the impact factor, the local journal, they are showing the impact factor high, sir, like 6.5, 8 and all, sir. How to identify?
No, sir.
What
First,
is
my suggestion, sir. So if you are going for journal submission, so reputed journal, really good journal, they are not marketing. They are not marketed. They are not asking for submission. Submit your paper. First thing. Second one, reputed journal is asking money for publication. So irrespective of that, MDPA journal. So MDPA journal, the business model is totally the paid version. But paid version also, once the paper accepted, then only they are asking then only you can pay the APC charges, article processing charges. But if you are going for some of the predatory journal, when you are going to submit the paper, that time also they are asking the money.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow I will let you know, sir. What are the things we can? What are the things it is? What are the factor we can identify the duplicate journals? How we can identify the good journal? I will let you know.
Yes, yes, sir. That if you have any link also, If you tell me, means it is good for us, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is I only once I complete, sir. Yes, after completion, if you have any
Yes,
doubt, you
yes,
can tell me.
yes,
Sir.
no. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks. So first we want to select check that particular journal is under the Scopus database or not. So this is the way. So here you can see once I put the title here showing for the this journal is under the Scopus database, but it is currently it is under the Scopus database or not. That is the most important thing. It may be discontinued somewhere. It may be discontinued 1 month before or 10 days before. It may be happen. So we can check that also. So once you click this journal, the particular science and technology, once you click this journal here, so it will be showing for it will be coming for next page. In this next page, you can see Scopus coverage here from 1983 to present. So this journal under the Scopus database, if you want to confirm more, you can check the ISSN number in the respective journal ISSN number. You can compare that. It is a similar. Most of the time it is similar. The Scopus database, it will be it's incorrectly, so it will be showing like that. If you want to cross check, so this is the one of the way. So once the paper is this journal is under the Scopus database, you can check the ISSN number and the respective journal ISSN number, so you can compare that. So this is the way for we can find out that Scopus journal, index journal. So site score, before that I have mentioned that site scores, their Scopus journal, their site score is calculated by the Scopus journal, and impact factor for Web of Science journal. Okay, so in the site score, generally last 3 years, how many article is published by the journal and how many citation they are acquired from that particular journal. The differences it is showing for the site score. The same mechanism they are following for impact factor also, but here site score they are calculating continuous 3 years, but the impact factor is calculating continuous 2 years. Same things, how many article published last 2 years and how many times cited that particular how many times the paper cited that particular journal. So that differences, it is based on the differences, it will be calculated for the site score. So sir asking the question that some of the local journals, they are telling that the impact factor 6, 7. That's not, they are not calculating like this. Their methodology is totally different. I will let you know tomorrow. So how to identify the SCI journal? So in that SCI journals, one more SCI journal also an options available. Journal master list, so which is published by the Web of Science database. There are two different type of the options available based on the journal title and ISSN number. We can check that our journal is under the particular Web of Science database or not. So this is the way. This same particular science and technology, here you can see science citation index expanded. So how we can identify whether that journal is still Web of Science database? Okay, my screen is visible, right? Hello, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. We can directly go for www.scopus.com. Here you can see there are options available, sources. There are different type of options available, which I mentioned here. So I have selected title option. I put the journal name is where. So that option is available. Here you can see the where journal is under the Scopus database. Whether this journal under the Scopus so far or not. We want to check that. Once you click that where in that, you can see here is currently covered by the Scopus from 1957 to 2026 entire. So after 2026 completed, it will be going for the 27. So this is the way you can check the ISSN number also. You can compare the ISSN number whether it is similar or not. So the impact factors calculation is there. So this is the way we can identify that particular journal under the Scopus Scopus database or not. So one more things I want to show here. One more the journal, International Journal of mechanical engineering and technology. Here you can see this journal also showing this journal also showing the Scopus website. But here you can see no data is available. This is the one way we can identify this journal is currently not under the Scopus. One thing. So once you click here you can see the year currently covered by the Scopus from 2016 to 2019. So in between the 2016 to 2019, how many articles they are published? That article only indexed by the Scopus. After 2019, this journal is not under the Scopus database. If you are publishing this publish the article through this journal, it is not under the Scopus database. But even though this journal I have checked that. Okay. Just 1 minute. University recognized. Okay. Yeah, they are removed. Last 2 months before I seen this journal, but the Scopus, it is under the Scopus database like that, but it is removed now. Okay, nice. National Journal of Mechanical. Yeah, they are removed. Okay, nice. Here you can see. Here you can see Scopus, www.scopus.com. This journal you can see here. This journal is discontinued from 2016 up to 2019. So after 2019, it is discontinued. But here they are mentioned 2000 up to 2021. It is under the Scopus database, and here mentioned the Scopus website. So this is totally confusing the authors. So whether we want to submit our article here, so this type of the controversy you don't want to accept that. So if you are facing any issues, so kindly check that Scopus database whether that particular journal is currently under the Scopus database or not. Whether you are confirmed, then only you can submit your article. Then how we can check the Web of Science database? Okay. Okay. Here you can see manuscript matcher is available. So once you log in, then only it will be enabled. So before login, it is not enabled for you. So you can create your user ID password and then it will be available here. So here you can check any journal, any title. Biomechanics. Yeah, based on the keyword also it will be checked. You can see here there are different type of options available. The title I have mentioned, simple title I have mentioned. I have mentioned here I have not mentioned the abstract. So I have mentioned the keywords of my research work. So it will be showing the number of different type of the journal here. Here you can see I told no, ma'am. I told ma'am. Ma'am. One ma'am is asking sites. It may be that the Springer option, Springer in the Springer journal also.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, Springer also it's available. Springer is not like a score. It will be showing for that some charger symbol. You know, charger symbol in line. That line it will be showing. Line says that box. If the box is closed, totally shaded by that some color means it will be high related channel. So here you can see it will be showing for the match score. So based on the match score, it will be 0.35, 0.27, 0.26. Based on the match score, you can identify. You can take the decision. This journal is more related to our research work. So based on that. So in the left side corner, you can see if you are looking for the Science Citation Index journal and the Social Science Citation Index journal, or if you are working in the Arts and Humanities, or if you are looking for the Emerging Source Citation Index and your content. So what are that that research paper, the field of study. So which field of study is that particular research paper? You can scrutinize based on your field of studies and index chemical. This is the geological record. So this is not like a record like that. Here you can see that open access. If you are looking the open access journal or paid subscription journal or categories, it may be the accounts, acoustics, and aerospace engineering. So there are the country of that journal. So language and frequency. Here I told frequency. So here based on the frequency also you can shortlist your journal here and the citation report. So these are all the things we can which is available in that Web of Science database website. You can utilize that. So I am going for search journal option. Here I can go here. Same journal I check here. So here you can see the where is Science Citation Index expanded. So this journal is under the SCI journal. That is okay. But so far till date, if there any update or any inclusion or exclusion, it may be the SCI journal, it may be going for the Emerging Source Citation Index. It will be they are not following the protocol. So if the protocol they are following, the quality is very good, means that Emerging Source Citation Index journals is upgraded to that Science Citation Index expanded journal. So how we can know that? So here you can see the download options available. Once you click the download option, there are different type of the options available. First, you want to download that Web of Science core collection. So once you click that, once you click here, here you can see. Okay, so before that it will be easy. It will be everyone can download, but now it is this option is going for went for that subscription. So if your library having the Web of Science subscription, then only we can collect that. We can download that whole Web of Science core collection. Before that, I think that 3 months before it is open. I don't know why now it's not open. Okay, fine. Just 1 minute. I want to continue this. Okay. So here you can say that is I told now. So whether that particular journal so far under the particular database or not. Here you can see there are different type of the files available. Journal to January 2026 changes, February 2026 changes, March, April, May 2023, 24, 25. So up to that May 2026 changes. Okay. So once you click that, so it is downloaded. Yeah, journal change month. So here you can see this type of the action has been taken by that Web of Science. So whether it may be the journal, what are the actions? Here you can see. So that journal, Scopus journal is upgraded to the emerging source citation index. That elsewhere journal, it is upgraded by the emerging source ESI indexing. So here accepted. So here you can see UK Scientific Publication Limited Emerging Source Citation Index. It is removed from the Emerging Source Citation Index database. So once you select the journal, then you can go for that last month upgradation and the last month action taken. This type of the document, every month the document will be automatically created, so automatically it will be, you can download. So up to May 2026 changes is there. So whether your journal it's having any changes, so you can identify that journal, it is whether the journal particularly indexing that particular database, or it may be remove that particular database or not. So this is the way for we can identify. This is a hectic process, I know that. So we want to journal selection is the most important. So after the journal selection, we want to confirm that particular journal, whether that particular database or not, whether still that journal is under the database or not. So everything we want to carry out that. So it will be take time. It is a time consuming only. But if you are selecting, if you are failed this stage, so it will be totally wasting the time. Your research may be waste. Your research papers, your content may be waste, because one of that professor I know that he published, he doing the PhD in Anna University. So when that especially if you doing the Anna University, they are not accepting for that general Scopus and Web of Science indexed paper. They are having the annexed journal. So if you want to publish that, if you want to degree from the Anna University, you want to publish the paper in that annexed journal only. It may be the annexed journal, it may be that MDPA journal or elsewhere journal, it may be all the journal will be there, but which journal it's placed in the annexed, that journal publication only accepted for Anna University PhD evaluation. So when he published the paper in that Anna University annexed paper, that time it is that Anna University annexed. But after 2 months, it is removed from the Anna University annexed. But if he going for submitting thesis, that time they are noticed this journal is not under the annexer. So far 10 years, I think 10 years completed, so far he is not completed the PhD degree. So this will be happen. So we want to pay the attention, we want to pay the more time to identifying the good journal, and it will be more important to enhancing the publication process and reducing that our time and effort and our work. It may be that. So in that case, that guy is published article in that particular journal. The work is published, but the work also is not useful, and he is not getting the degree also. So this is the importance for selecting the journal. So this is the way we can identify that particular journal under the Scopus database or Web of Science database. So you can identify before the selecting the journal. It's the most important. Any queries? Any queries, sir? Can I continue?
You can continue, sir.
Yes, sir. Thanks. Yeah, the grammar checking. So grammar checking is the most important, because the research scientific publication, it's not related to one country, it's a worldwide. So if I must, if we can tell like that. So our competitor, we are the researchers, means our competitor is not in the not in the country, not the city. It may be that around the world, anyone can do that particular research, anyone can publish the article. So that paper should be readable, and it should be that it will be given the clarity of the reader. So our language is most important things, because English is not yet our native language, because we are really struggle for writing and speaking the English. But in the scientific publications, the grammar is the most important things. The language is the most important things. So anyone can, around the world, anyone can read, and anyone can cite your article. So anyone can using your article as a reference. So it may be happen. So there are different type of the grammar checking tools available nowadays, especially for the Grammarly. Everyone know that. So Grammarly, they are last 20 years, I think last 20 to 25 years, they are playing the vital role in the grammar checking platform. So why we want to grammar checking? So shortly, I will tell that increasing the clarity and the readability, and it will be increasing the professionalism and accurate communication of idea. So that is the most important things. Compliance with the publication standard. So previously I have mentioned that. So if you are writing, so from the childhood we are written so many of content. It may be the English or Tamil, English or other language, it may be different. So but we are writing so many of essay writing and exams and everything we are written, but it's not related to that. It's not related to the scientific writing. So scientific writing it's a different. So this is the art, this is not a task. So it is a art we can learn, we can based on the practice only we can get that. So only I'm recommend that if you are doing the PhD first 2 years, you can spend some time to write the review article. So it will be increasing your writing skill. It will be increasing your writing skill. It will be more important, more useful for when you are going for writing research article. And enhance the flow of information and avoid the ambiguity, maintaining the academic integrity, improved overall quality, facilitating peer reviews, and global accessibility. So these are all the things, the most important. This, I think, all the things you are aware about that. There are different type of the AI tools available. So the trusted AI tools. So first one is a Grammarly, second one is a Aimingway. So it's a new AI tool. So Ginger also new AI tool, and a language tool. So one of the AI tools available for grammar checking, and a Reverso and a Trinka. So my recommendations among 6, you can use the Grammarly and a Trinka. It's given the good experience for you. So here some difficulties is there. If you are using the free version, so you have the word limit. So it is the quality also, it's not good. So if you are going for that paid version, subscription based versions, the model will be your model that Grammarly will be work effectively. So it will be identify all the error, and it will be showing that errors, and it will be easy to rectifying and enhance the flow of the content. So based on your requirements, so you can check that whether it's a free version so okay for you. Otherwise, you can go for the paid version. So if you are interested. So this is the Grammarly. Grammarly, there are 2 different type of the options available. You can upload your full article, so you can get the report. So you can upload your article and you can download the report. So based on the report, you can correct manually. Otherwise, paragraph by paragraph, you can copy and paste your content to that particular Grammarly web page. So you can instantly correct your content, and you can copy paste again to that particular Word document. So for your paper. So that will be happen here. But my personal suggestion, you don't trust any AI tools for uploading your full article. So you don't upload full article any AI tool. So because everything is stored in the cloud. Some of the AI tools, some of the AI platform, they are told it is automatically deleted. It's like that. But if it is stored, means it is very difficult to delete that particular database. If you are uploading your full article in any AI tool, it may be stored in the cloud. Means when you are going for checking the plagiarism, AI is showing for time, it will be easy. It will be very risk to identify where the article is stored, and how we will remove that particular database. It is very difficult task. So my personal suggestion, you don't want to upload your whole article in that any AI tool. You can copy and paste. You can change your contents. It will be take time, but it is safe. So there are different type of that goals is there. Here you can fix the goals. So what is the intention of that your content? So what you are thinking about, what you want to this in the Grammarly, what you want to do that. So it maybe the domains, what is the academic domain or general, or it is the content is described or convinced or story audience, who is the audience, and formality. So there are different type of option available. Before copy and paste, you can fix your goals, then you can go for it. So once you copy and paste the content, it will be showing for the different type of the option. Once you here, you can see which is this is the error. So if your cursor is going here, so automatically it will be here. Automatically it will be showing right side corner. So you can accept this. It's automatically it will be changed here, automatically changing your content. So finally, you can copy this content, corrected content, you can paste over here. So it's aiming with the same type of that tool. So you can identify. Here also you can upload and export the files. And the Ginger also available. So in the free version, you can see here there are 900 words only available for the free version. So if you're going for the subscription, so then it will be increased. Word limit is increased. So language tools available, and the reverse search available, and the Trinka is available. So Trinka, there are different type of options available. Journal finder also available, citation checker, and AI content deductor, and plagiarism checker. So there are different type of options available. The Trinka. So my personal suggestion, you can use the Grammarly, or if it is okay, you can check the trunk also. So rest of the things you can go through that. So whether it is useful for you, you can utilize that. So apart from this, there are different type of the Grammarly tools available, but it is not trustable. So these are the tools. It's a trustable tool. So only I recommend. So this is my end. So if you have any queries, I'm really happy to answer them. Please. Any doubt? Any doubt, please unmute yourself and share it. Any queries, please?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, fine. So I think the session, so let me know your feedbacks today's session. So please, one or two members, can you unmute yourself and share your feedback, whether useful or.
Sir, almost what we expected, everything you have covered, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
That is how to write an article. Then how to find out after writing the article, how to where to publish, in which journal, whether Scopex or ACI, how to find out that whether it is a Scopex journal or ACI journal, then how to find out its impact factor, everything from starting from content writing up to till publishing stage, you have covered almost everything, sir. It
Yes,
is really
yes.
good for a R&D research coordinator in a department, and as well as for PhD pursuing, and faculty, those who want to pursue PhD and to increase their journals and conference writings. Really for them it was good, and also if PG student any attended, it was also useful to them, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you, sir.
elaborate feedback, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, totally we are flowing. We will tell about the most a number of AI tools. So new AI tools which
Okay.
is used for various purposes. So it will be reducing our efforts and
Sir,
increasing our.
tomorrow if there is time, means add this, that is how to reduce time in formatting the references.
Is
If
references
is there any
whether.
tool
Yes, sir. There are different type of the
that is
tools. Reference. Yes, sir.
formatting the references?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is
Reference
there if
management. Yes, sir. Reference management tools
that
are
if
there.
there is any tool, means you just
Yes, sir.
discuss on tomorrow, sir.
Yes,
Then
day
also
after.
to neglect that is the duplicate impact factor For that also, if there is any time permit, you please discuss.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow I will let you know. So day
Yes,
after tomorrow, we will totally focus on reference management tools, sir. There are different type of the
Okay.
reference management tools. Is there
One,
AI tools?
one more request, sir. Some
Yes, sir.
department wise, at least core department wise, 5 to 10 journals for Scopex and SCA good journals. If there is time, means you just tell it, sir. We may
No,
work
sir.
on that and follow.
No, sir. Especially which part you need. So which you are telling now. So I will give the top 5 journal or top 10 journals.
Electrical engineering, for electrical engineering, you please tell, sir. It belongs
Electrical
to
engineering. Okay, so okay. Tomorrow I will share with you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow
So
I will
if there
share.
is no
Yes.
time, also just put it in mail or WhatsApp group. It is okay, sir. We will follow it, sir. Nothing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will share. I will share with you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Through our college principal only, we identified this workshop, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
Yes, sir.
for
Yes.
the wide publishing, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
About
sir.
this
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Thanks. Any other feedback from the participant side, please?
Hello, sir. So
Yes,
tomorrow,
sir.
are you going to discuss about various kind of tools and how to utilize for
Yes, sir.
research?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
What are the
Actually,
different type of AI
yeah,
tools?
I'm expecting that one. So maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe I can learn from
Yes, sir. Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah. Some of this
Yes, sir. Yes.
today, so already I'm in the research field, so some of is okay. It's good for me also.
Yes,
From
sir.
what I
Yes, sir.
know, yeah, tomorrow maybe I can beneficial for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tomorrow I will show more AI tools.
Yeah, AI tools.
Mm.
Okay, sir. That is it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. So I hope I covered today's session. So I hope it will be more helpful for you. I will share the recording also as soon as possible. So if you have any queries when you are going to go through the recording or when you are facing the struggle, when you are going for the publication or selecting the journal, you can use the chat. You can use the WhatsApp group. So you can share your message. So what is your problem? So especially share asking. So if you want, so I need the journal that particular field. So that type of the things we will provide. No issue for that. So we will share that list of the journal based on your abstract or based on the keywords. So what type of the help you need? So we are here to help you. So don't worry about that. You can use the WhatsApp group at the lifelong. You can post if you are facing any query. So we can try to solve your problem as soon as possible. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. So tomorrow also we can start at the right time, so 6 p.m. So please join before 6 p.m. So otherwise it will be it may be that very difficult to joining. Some message I have shown here, I have seen here. Zoom is good for us, but Zoom is good, but it is subscription is very high. So we are the startup company only. So only we are going for that WebEx. So don't worry about that. It is also good platform. So it will be, so as soon as you can, before joining, so you can take trial or you can join 10 minutes before. So it will be good for you. So any other question from the participant side, we can wind up the today's session. Okay, fine. So thank you so much, everyone. We will meet tomorrow 6 p.m. and take care and bye-bye.